I wasn't involved in it. I'm taking a break from work and you're arresting me for what? You know how embarrassing this is? I walk every day over here. I own a home over here.
Ma'am, I understand, but you have to look at it from our point of view.
This is Sasha Palmer, and she's actually filed a lawsuit against the Nashville, Tennessee Police Department stating that they violated her rights against false address and illegal search. Now, before I show you guys the body cam footage, I kind of want to explain the circumstances around it. So Sasha shares that she used to walk almost daily in 2023, the area of Bell and Murfreesboro Road in Nashville, a very busy area. She stated she started doing that kind of to cope with the passing of her uncle. On this particular day, there was a truck that essentially swerved and went into multiple lanes, almost hitting her. She thought initially that the driver was just having a medical emergency. So that driver jumps out of the vehicle and she sees that he starts running kind of in a panicky way. She didn't know what to do. She started running the opposite direction. That is when the police make the assumption that she actually also came out of the vehicle. Let's look at the body cam footage.
That's Palmer entering the frame of this body camera footage from 2023, where in a matter of seconds, she's placed in handcuffs and escorted across 4 lanes of busy traffic without much explanation.
Okay, I'm gonna pat you down and run my car, okay? I understand.
All this for Metro Nashville Police to say they made a mistake.
It's a mistake. It happens. Turn around.
01, did you see a female get out of the vehicle? Negative, I did not.
Officers in the police helicopter said 3 different times that they did not see a female leave the truck, but it took only one witness.
Sergeant, your suspect's going to be a heavy-set black female with afro.
For Sergeant Michael Swoner to disregard what everyone else had said about treating Palmer as a possible victim.
Hey, 30, yeah, detain her. She came out of the truck. I've got a witness. Driver's side or passenger side?
I didn't see, honestly.
The same witness that landed Palmer in handcuffs just admitted he did not see her get out of the truck. Sergeant Swoner doesn't relay this to his fellow officers. In fact, he says the opposite.
So she was in it? Because I thought someone said she was.
You can hear and even see some of the skepticism from some officers. Meanwhile, others
You can open this. She was in the vehicle.
now seem certain, and those scrubbing through nearby security cameras were adamant that this was a mistake.
The cop is not involved in this. She was almost run over by the vehicle as it ran through the intersection.
You could see the reaction on these officers' faces after what they just heard, but by now we had heard multiple times over that Palmer had nothing to do with the...
Now, when you see that gentleman walk over to the door, that's when they're like, hey, what's up? Not even a, oh my God, I'm so sorry. None of that. And that's what you see at the beginning of the videos when he's opening that door to essentially be like, oof, my bad. Now, let's talk about the effects that this has had on her. She actually states that while the entire ordeal lasted no more than 12 minutes, she really feels that if the body cam footage was not there, no one would have ever known what transpired. She actually refuses to watch the video. She says that it actually causes her to break down just because she's now scared all the time. She said that now she is, going to therapy. She has PTSD, just being constantly scared that someone is going to come and arrest her. Now, she initially filed a complaint with the Office of Professional Accountability, and they exonerated Jonualdi and Agius, claiming their search was justified. However, the older man, who was the one that was talking to the witness, he was not even part of the investigation and retired last year in good standing. Again, they declined to comment. This is why she's having to go the lawsuit route. Metro Legal said that their response to the lawsuit can be found in their motion to dismiss. They're stating that they stood by the officers for acting on what they knew to be true at the time of the fast-moving investigation. I understand if it's a fast-moving investigation, but when you're being told by helicopters that have seen the entire incident, no, she's not involved on 3 different occasions, and you continue to ignore them, that becomes an issue to me. And it kills me that he's the one that retired. They also argued that none of Palmer's claims about officers violating her constitutional rights have merit. Palmer says she felt compelled regardless to speak out and prevent others from enduring a similar experience. In fact, she stated that this could have been a teenager walking the road. This could have been someone else. And she's, thankful that it happened to her instead of maybe a child, maybe a younger kid, in the middle of this particular chaos. I do want to share that this entire investigation and the entire details that I've received was released by News Channel 5. But please share this, get the attention out there. This is insane. And the fact that she doesn't even feel comfortable walking outside anymore, something she enjoyed doing, like she said on her lunch break. Talk to you soon.